In this fourth episode, we discuss the modeling tool. The PcVue SCADA IoT platform offers, for example, the Application Architect for application modeling. It allows you to create and integrate reusable objects, including graphic symbols, but also all the usual configuration elements such as tags, archive, processing, alarms, and so on. It helps to reduce development times, eliminate the risk of errors, and avoid development scripts. The interest of such a tool also lies in its flexibility, and in particular the possibility of adapting the models according to the context and synchronizing the project according to changes over time. The design and maintenance of a project using the Application Architect are possible by following 5 main steps: modeling, differentiation, instantiation, customization, generation, and synchronization. Let's see the example of modeling a pump. Modeling is the step of defining object models that can always be modified throughout the life of the project. Modeling is identify the inputs, outputs, define the necessary internal variables, tags, identify behaviors, trend, archive, alarms, and so on, specify the graphic representation. It's also possible to define higher level models by inheritance and/or inclusion. The step of differentiation identifies and defines the differences between the elements of a model in 4 ways: settings, manual entry, expression evaluated by calculation, preset parameter values. For our pump, for example, the OPC item is defined by an expression. Other properties are defined by parameters. Instantiation is the step that allows to define the structure of the process to be modeled by creating instances of models, represents physical objects such as installation, motor, conveyor, production line, and so on, enter any value required to differentiate the instances. In the case of our pump, a copy-paste of the instance of similar pump is possible. Customization. A component may be very similar to another without justifying an additional model. The Application Architect allows you to customize the process instances modeled in order to take into account their particular characteristics. It's possible to add or delete elements from an instance if an additional model has no value. The additional pump does not have a discrepancy alarm. It's possible to remove it in the instance. The generation is the step that allows you to create all the elements from the models in the project. If elements were previously generated, they will be synchronized according to the changes. The added pump appears in the screen and is operational. The instance being modified, the discrepancy information does not appear for this pump. Thank you for being with us today. Find the full article of this episode on our blog. We'll discuss in episode 5 the modeling in practice, import of configuration.